focus is on the Lions' leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Lions and the Bears. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 99 yards.
5th in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong category. I mean, if you're in the top 5 in anything, I don't care whether it's football or tiddlywinks, you're having a nice season.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 8. Play action, now Williams. This is caught at the 20. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing is Williams. And he's wrapped up. Taken down back at the 25. Channing Tindall make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. To at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here comes Benson on the toss right. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a 1st down. It's 4th. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Elliott is good, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down, so this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Lions at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He finds his man, complete. That's Lloyd. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it second down and 11. Looking to throw. Bryant. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Bears offense led by their wide receiver headed out for their second possession. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one and leads to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. To throw, Williams. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Here's Bryce Behringer now. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit.
Brian Thomas,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Chicago offense set to get started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Off the play fake, it's Williams
fighting him off. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch. Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
The kick by Elliott is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. 1 second, all that remains.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we reach halftime, and what's been...
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lloyd.
And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
68 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And this throw will be intercepted. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
2nd and 9. To throw, it's Williams.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. On the RPO, that's complete right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. On the toss, it's Benson.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To the air, Williams. Open man, here's Benson.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
throwing to start the drive. Bryant.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. We have played 3 quarters. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
Now a timeout here, an injured player, and that's Jalen Waddle, who seems to be in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Back to throw. Bryant. Now they go screen. It's complete.
He's got room at the 30.
And down to the 19-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Lions add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
So the drive there took 6 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, the way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw is Williams.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's Williams.
His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Throwing again here, Williams.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
Williams loses the football. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he is going to be out of bounds a mile away from that yellow line, and that will become a turnover on downs. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
96 yards rushing for him now to this point. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Bryant.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Back to throw. Bryant. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 6 yards away.
And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, he's going to run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets, defense